Sega.
Arminius' deception and ruthlessness at Teutoburg is reflected in his playstyle in Total War Arena. As with all commanders, he has 4 distinct orders that lend themselves to a unique playstyle for your selected units. Momentum gradually increases a unit's movement speed, turning speed, and impact bonus over time. However, if the unit stops moving, the bonuses are lost. This enables the player to gather momentum with motion and hit hard like a battering ram. Frenzy enters your unit into a reckless, bloodthirsty state, whereby they let their guard down and relentlessly hack at the enemy. This brings with it an increase to melee attack, but a decrease to melee defense. So best to use this order when the enemy is weak, routing, or has been flanked so they cannot fight back, as the unit in Frenzy is extremely vulnerable. The Scout order is fairly straightforward, but can offer a huge tactical advantage if used wisely. Giving an increase to visibility range can allow the player and their teammates to spot the enemy ahead of time, giving a target for your artillery when the enemy thinks they're safe. This comes at the cost of melee defense, so the player will have to be careful when they use it, as they may reveal an enemy to be closer than they thought. Arminius' final order is Infiltration.
Hide in plain sight!
This allows the unit to appear to the enemy as an ally for a duration of time, which can allow the player to orchestrate devastating ambushes. At his disposal, Arminius has a brand new roster of barbarians to choose from, ranging from Tier 1 to Tier 3, with more to be rolled out over time. The barbarian units as a standard have slightly lower morale, but higher speed and acceleration than their Greek and Roman counterparts. Their units are primarily light and medium, with short charges such as Frenzy, Charge and Harass as unit orders, aimed at allowing them to make short, harassing engagements. The most notable differentiation between the Greek, Roman and Barbarian rosters is the ability to play cavalry right from the onset at Tier 1. This low-tier cavalry, the Levy Riders, Scout Riders and Raiders, are all relatively weak and light. As a result, they're better suited to swift hit-and-run attacks and chasing down ranged and routing units, rather than prolonged combat. Another barbarian distinction are axe-wielding units such as the Woodsmen at Tier 2 and Axemen at Tier 3. They have high armour penetration and attack, but weak defence, making for an excellent offensive unit, perfect for punching through defensive lines or for striking at the exposed flanks of already bogged down enemies. That's all for our first look at Arminius and the Barbarians in Total War Arena, which will be available to play in closed beta. For more information and your chance to play, sign up now at playarena.totalwar.com.